Welcome back to the show, everybody. Yo, we got some of that BB tag for that ASS, baby. With the character we're taking a look at today's Naoto Kurogane. We got, of course, that boy Seth from Unreal Black Niggas. We got Teddy from Ultimate Ultra Suplex Soda. And, of course, we got Heart I Know from hashtag Lolly Awareness, a.k.a. Arcana Heart 3 Love Max 6 stars. Is that I'm sitting up here like knowing like what this video entails a little bit because of what it was when I downloaded it. Oh, excuse me. Is that we could have used trailers like this for the cast, but given that when these characters are introduced into the arcade game and then later to your consoles, is that a lot of changes in BB Tag are going to happen. So having little promise like this to know who these characters are, what they do, why they exist, and things like that are going to be great for people who are a little dismissed from the game, or people like me who are dismissed in a different way. Because let's just have a truth moment right now. I haven't played a BlazBlue game with any legitimate seriousness since Continuum Shift, because I played through part of Continuum Shift story mode. Then Chrono Phantasma played out. I played as my bae for the first day, labbed her really hard, and ain't played a BlazBlue game since then. So I am completely dismissed from this story. I'm like, I only know a little bit about Naoto based off the things that I've read and knowing that he's from a manga that I probably would like to read to have more of his backstory and all the crazy things that go with that. And then you introduce Mai into the mix and you got an anime and more doujinshi that you can throw a book at, and you know, you sit right here. These are going to be good just for the sake of the matter that it'll help you get that familiarity with that character, because my familiarity with Naoto as a character, and even Kohaku, in an instant, because we'll talk about him too, is the match footage that I've watched since Central Fiction is a thing. So I'm like, as much as I know about a little bit about how he works as a character, never actually interacting with that character gives me nothing but theory craft, which is great in most instances. But it does bring me into this video that this video is willing to teach me something that I'm open to. But then I'm not as educated with how the character works from where he came from, so you kind of get that too. But I'm gonna let the trailer do what it does. And we gonna do what we do, because I'm like, yo, we in the building. Most importantly, you's in the building. The congregation always with me. Bessie and Janine, the 1-2 combination punch. And of course, super duper motherfucking magic box. Where you at, girl? Super duper motherfucking magic box. You know how we do, man. Like the squadron is in the building. Team GRF TV is live. I'm getting hype. I don't care. But I'm like, yo, I'm interested. I'm hyped because I want to know more about this character. I do. And it's like, to be honest, before we get started, one of the things that I really want to find out is I really want to find out what's the statute of limitations for like playing older BlazBlue games for the story and playing them, so that I can re-experience them as content for the internet. Because I think at this point, the original BlazBlue is a decade old, and it will be in July. Well, it'll be older than that because the hotter, sexier, thicker video that came out like in the 2000. That trailer came out in 2008. So we talking about 11-year-old franchise technically. So there's a lot to that. I might have to get on Twitter and ask somebody. But regardless of that, I want to see what's good with this trailer. So if you ready, I'm ready. The squadron, we ready. Let's do this thing. So now activating Naoto Kurogane. Well, actually, what is the name of this EXE? I'm like, I was supposed to get that from the folks on the ladder. We didn't get that. Give me a second here. Oh. I got you. So, one more time. Now activating BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Prime of Naoto Kurogane. .exe. This is Naoto Kurogane. He's a character in a game called BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Oh, I'm gonna pause this for a second because I would like to read this. I would like to read this because I'm like, I think that's probably what we want to do, just to enhance the flavor. So, excuse me, let me put on my reading voice. BlazBlue Central Fiction, Naoto Kurogane. Sheiyu Nobunaga Shimazaki, a foreigner from another world. He possesses a unique power, the Eye of the Hunter, that allows him to see the life force of living beings. With a strong sense of justice, he can't ignore people who are in need of help and always rushes into situations without thinking much about the consequences. Respects. You may continue. You may continue. Nose is a little itchy for some reason. I don't get, but it is what it is. Oh, I guess since I'm reading that, I guess we might as well read you. Naoto's traits. Naoto is a rushdown character with a variety of skills that can close the gap between him and his opponent. Okay, that's good to know. For example, that's a dirty kick. That's a dirty kick. I'm sorry. 2019, that kick was extra dirty. Extra dirty. But look, although the reach of his normal moves are short, he is able to bring the fight to close range with his unique ability, the Enhancer. Okay, so that's the Enhancer. Okay, by executing Naoto's skill by itself, the skills will be strengthened by the Enhancer. Skills done by canceling from a normal move will not be powered up by the Enhancer. So if you do special moves using a button, then yeah, but if you do it in a combo, not so much. Fair enough, I can take that. And then that's the difference, in hit. So if you do it something like, oh damn, that's a dirty ass dragon punch. So okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I like that. Certain moves such as standing B charge are dash cancelable. You can then cancel the dash into various skills. Skills performed in this manner will be treated as the Enhancer version. Okay, so yeah, so we got a dash cancel thing going on. I'm with that. So, I'm looking at it. Okay. I'm looking at this and I'm seeing a couple things because I have a question or two, right? So, what this reminds me of, at least reading it and kind of seeing it, is the charge from Street Fighter Cross Tekken, because I've been secretly in the lab playing that a lot lately and preparing for trying to play that more on the channel. It reminds me of like when if you charge up like your special and you get to level 2, but then you dash back from it or whatever, and you get that your next hit is a counter or something like that. Like, if you are familiar with that at all. I know other games do it, but, like, because I've been playing Street Fighter Cross Tekken, like, that's the first game that came to my mind that it thinks of. Now, here's my question, though, like, in relation to this. Is this only on hit that you get the dash cancel and able to do anything that's the Enhancer? Because you could probably do, I would assume, given that information, that you could probably do it on block, maybe, and that would make versions of moves normally unsafe a little safer for potentially more rushdown pressure. The other question that I have is that, are we just talking about Are we talking about forward dash, or are we talking about back dashes too? Because I don't know. Like, being able to charge up a move and then back dash from it because it's a full attack, I don't know. That would always put a Naoto player in a position to always hold B, and if it looks like it's not going to hit, to dash backwards to then, just to get out the move. But it's like, I don't think you would be able to back dash and then do a move and then retain the property. You can probably dash cancel out of it, but will you be able to do like a back dash and then do an enhancer move after the back dash? Not really sure about that. So let the trailer continue, because I'm like, that's just interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and please look forward to the new version of BlazBlue. Damn, look at this comp. That's sick. Oh, this is sick. Look at the squad. You got Seth over there from Unreal Black Niggas. I know Heart, you know what I'm saying, from Lolly Awareness. We just talked about Naoto, and there's Teddy from Ultra German Suplex Hold though, and Ruby, because she right there, and Ragnar and Jin for some reason or another. But, oh man, I'm going to be honest though. I'm going to let the rest of this play out, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to be legit. Actually, it's the end of the trailer, so I can, do this. Super duper motherfucking magic box. Ma'am, thank you so very much. Appreciate the love. I got it from him. Thank you, baby. I was thinking about something I said earlier. Like, about how dismissed from BlazBlue I am right now. A lot of that has to do with Central Fiction not having a dub, and it's like it's kind of one of those stance things. Is that I spent the decade playing a video game a certain way, and then for you to just take that away from me at the end is kind of up. Number one, but then number two, this game gets a dub for some reason I don't get. I'm like, the Unreal Black niggas got English voices, and I'm just like, really? You don't say. But yeah, but also the Ruby Seiyus are in it too, so there's that too. But I really want to get back into BlazBlue because again, like BlazBlue, like back in 2009, that was probably my favorite fighter. That cause like a lot of fighters came out in 2009, like Street Fighter dropped on consoles, the King of Fighters 12, and you know I got a love thing like. When I did my 24 afters forever ago on that, is that I was a different person then than I am in front of the mic right now. That was still Rex Soprano. Uncle Triple is not that dude in any way. Like, I looked at that video like a month ago. I'm like, I don't even think like that any damn more. Like, because I've had my eyes open to and had the time to really appreciate King of Fighters 12 for what it is. I still, to this day, say they shouldn't have named it the King of Fighters 12. That's just me. But that is what it is. But I'm like, yo, BlazBlue was that standout fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially at that time when we didn't know what Guilty Gear was going to be. That we knew that BlazBlue was Guilty Gear, that we wanted to take it to that next level. Not knowing that years later, that Exer would come and then, you know, would do what it's done. But it is what it is with that. So I'm really thinking about, like, really trying to find out like what the statutes of limitations are of playing these story modes and playing them, because not only do I want to create content for the channel, but I really need a reason to really get back into this series. And maybe that includes, like I say, reading some mangas, you know what I'm saying? Like, not only reading where it is Naoto come from, but also reading the my Natsume stuff and everything fall in between. Maybe finally watching an anime that I bought years ago that's still sealed in the plastic. Might be a good idea. Pop that over again and watch it. I don't know. But it is what it is with that. But yo, that was real informative. Like, again, like I said earlier, my limited knowledge of Naruto only comes from spending years watching gameplay footage of a game that has constantly changed and just has recently, within the last year, come into his final form of what Central Fiction is going to be forever and ever and ever and ever. So it is what it is with that. Regardless of that, yo, we have got more show for you. I'm gonna say this loud though. I'm gonna say this. I got something for the streets to hit. Like, for real, me straight my collar. I got something the streets need to hear because I need to say something, because I've noticed something like in the last week, and I gotta make sure that Uncle Triple's checking your ass, because I got to do that. I have to. For my own reasons, I gotta check that ass. Got to! So we gonna be doing more of that. But for right now though, the squadron's in the building, you's in the building, I'm in the building, so all we ask is sit back, relax, and stay tuned. And like I said, you know who I am, you know where you at, and you know what we do! More shows. Boom! Right after these commercial messages. Seriously though, real shit, before we go to this commercial break, I am really interested to really see like what's up with Heart for real. I really want to know, because the only thing that I know about the character is that she can do home and dashes. That's all I know. That's important to me, and it's all I know. But I really want to know, like, depending on like what type of character Heart is, that'll let me know like what the other characters are gonna be, and I'm gonna be praying for Mei Fang every day. Because, you know, Mei Fang is my girl. Like, one of these days, we'll have the Arcana Heart story. There'll be a lot of talk about spooky streams and things like that, and me shouting out people from way back in the day like Feel of the Future. But we're going to get to that. But I hope that there are more of these. And even if they can go back to the old cast and just, like, make these little things. Because I know other people have done it. But to have something from the official source, like a little basics to know more about the character, is really dope. But like I said, we've got more show for you after these commercial messages.